What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We have dominated them. Dominated them all. Let's jump down here and check out all this before we leave. Silver glass. Silver glass. Actually, we're gonna check this out. Oh, all incoming damage is reduced by 2. When activated, you can't be moved against your will. And it's higher. It is higher AC. But is it higher AC worth losing than not being able to be crit? I don't know. Don't know.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Da, da, da. The grand design. Stop that. Just pick it all up.
Can't slow down.
Get out of the overview, please. Thank you. Yes, you can. All right, well, let's return to the surface.
I've been thinking on all. You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Partially.
The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketherick served Merkel. Who knows what kind of power you gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
He won't.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
What are you talking about?
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Why is the crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why will Darien Magic Shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
All our problems? What do you have to say, Shadowheart?
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. You can almost sense it. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard.
Well, I am. Well.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Yes, of course, Withers. I need to look at some stuff first, though. Get Gortash's Netherstone, get Orin's Netherstone, rescue the Grand Duke, find Mole, Daughter of Darkness, Fiery Friend, Grand Duke, Wizard of Waterdeep. Nice. Let's talk to some people then, I guess. Ooh, Halsin. Let's talk to Halsin first. Oh.
Helen! Isabel! My love. You are dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Woo! Great success. We didn't let Isabel get captured originally either, which was nice.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin.
Yes, I saved her, I know.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell.
And
I
killed
watched my
Myrtle.
boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Absolutely. You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Oh my.
Aelin. We'll see you later.
Giggity. Now, Halsin, I was trying to talk to you.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
Well, now you've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
Absolutely. Glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
Oh, I've heard tales of the horny Halsin. Double H. What's up, Daniel?
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
Fantastic. Glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Okay. Flaming Fist, what's up?
You'd make a fine fist.
Oh, thank you. Art, how you doing, bud?
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
I grew up hearing stories of Duke Elton. I'm curious what he was like.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and a love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
Come with me, I can use a Flaming Fist by my side.
Thank you, but look at me. I am a relic, a glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Good choice, Art. Then I wish you luck. Thank you for your help.
You too, my friend. Thank you. From Nathaniel and I.
Flaming Fist, Harper Anthony. I don't need to talk to you, Harper Anthony. You guys running off? Trying to, but Isabel don't know how to get over there. Harper's G here.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You almost see, what, you've tangled with the Dead Three before?
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'm glad to have you by my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Catherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed.
Good.
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We'd do well to check in with them before entering the city proper.
Will do.
Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Very good. The High Harper is ours now. Just trying to see who's all around. What up, Withers?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Good talk, Withers. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Speak plainly. Is there more you can tell me?
No.
Fair enough. That's as plain as you could get. That is as plain as you could possibly get. Are you? Oh no, that's Withers.
But that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
I was talking about the shop there.
Still here. Grown-ups take forever. Althera's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
Wait, how did I not level up? Oh. So close. Alfira, what's going on, girl?
You're here. Good. That's good.
You alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
Yes. Whenever you're ready.
Yes! I've missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
Excuse me. How do I play? What's she playing? The power. Are you kidding me? How long do we play together? Till all the kids come back, maybe?
We beat the baddies. Mole should be here by now.
I hope the kids liked it.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
That was a blast. Thank you. I hope we get to play again sometime soon.
Well, Let's go upstairs. Because I have something that I really need to talk to up here. It's the only thing that matters in this world. Puppers, where are you? Where did it go? Where did it go? 1 second, I gotta know where it went. Give me a second. No one knows where the puppy went, and yes, I did look up where the puppy might have gone. Because, dang it, I loved him. Oh, oops.
I'll give it a shot.
I loved him and he's gone. And now I am the saddest person in the world. That's okay. Down here and finish talking to everybody, I guess. I already talked to you guys. Let's get out here. We're gonna sell some stuff too, for sure. To a quartermaster tally.
Just tell me what you need.
I got you. All right, I'm gonna go do this, then I'll be back, guys. All right, I sorted my inventory and I sold stuff.
Best be on my way.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
The stoneworkers.
I need a quick word.
I owe you an apology.
Yep. For what?
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
So you're all just rude to people that aren't worth anything. Apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
Let's not get caught here.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
We're gonna want my help. I'm gonna need more to go on. Made that. There we go.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Uh-huh. Well, I think that's that, guys. Time to head towards Baldur's Gate. Let's check our quest list just to be sure. No. What we want to do is... Well, no, I guess we want to dip over here and then we'll probably end up resting in between.
The Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I created Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Good. Now will you let me teleport? Thank you.
Free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
I'm assuming once we travel, it'll make us rest like it did last time. Is that you, big guy? You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. File, save game. Headed to Baldur's Gate. Check the saves, gather your allies. Find the night song. By Harper. I think. We are good. Let's go. How exciting. And just as I thought, there's gonna be a lot of talking.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Still need to know about that.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Shadowheart.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
I'm here for you if you need me. I thought you might needed reminding after everything.
Thank you.
We've already seen
Any
this.
attempts at comforting me might be in vain.
Let's leave. Arlak.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
So you had a friend in Avernus, you never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say?
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
Pity. Sounds like she meant something to you in whatever small way.
I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
All right, Will. Sorry about your dad.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Missouri said you can say what led to your path in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give up my life.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Well, the dragon had infiltrated Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to show us.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Really, Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Going 25 cultists on your own? I find that hard to believe.
I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
It's brave what you did.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right.
What about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
We'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
The opposite cult has Raven Guard. Where would they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never.
Yeah, I didn't really think so.
He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Suppose I can't blame him. For all I knew, you'd sprout horns in a second.
And I went and proved him right. A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
All right. Good talk. Withers is up here with Jahira. Hey, Jahira.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Withers?
Fate, spin.
Yep.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Arabella?
I guess I can take care of...
Yep, we've already heard you say that before. Empty tent. Don't like having empty tents. What's up here? Anything? There's a bed to brown chicken brown cow. Here we go. Here we go. Where's Halsum? I don't even know. There's Halsum. Halsum, we'll talk to you before we talk to them.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Good. All right, ladies. Isabel?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Love, eh? Lust. Hourly. It's a part. I got to.
This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
You become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
All right, Dame Aelin.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that.
Except me.
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
That's why your hand hurts all the time.
Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open the mind.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Uh-huh.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage.
Yep.
About how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home.
I knew it.
Seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of the Night, I thought it was cast on the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Nice, we gotta check out that. Oh, it gave it to me. 3 through 10, you advantage on wisdom saving throws, perception checks, plus 3 moonbeam instead of sunbeam. Moon moat.
What's next, I wonder?
What is Moon Moat? That's Moonbeam. I have no idea. I might just be overlooking it. I'm not sure. I don't know. We might wield that one for a while. I don't know. Let's see. Do you want to talk now, Shadowheart?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Relationship?
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
I suppose you've earned it.
Ho ho ho. All right, guys. It's time to go to bed. And of course there's more talking, but that's gonna have to wait till next time, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.